Hi everyone, how are you? It is that time again. We are on Wednesday, where, as a lot of you might know, I have been working with Bon Viv Spiked Seltzer to, highlight women who are rising above the challenge of everything that's going on today and helping others, going above and beyond. And they will be receiving a contribution from Bon Viv, and it's just been something that's been so exciting to me to come here every week and do this in partnership with Bon Viv. I also got I made sure that I did my makeup today and I did my hair today, so I'm feeling like a new person. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear some lipstick. I put on some earrings and I was like, let me go back to normal. But let's come back to these incredible 4 women that I'm going to highlight today. And I want to tell you again why I decided to partner with Bon Viv. First of all, they're a great brand. A brand that aligns so well with me, which is living unapologetically, also celebrating women who are doing so much and trying to achieve so much in their lives. And I align with the brand very much. And more than anything, I do love the flavor. This one's it's so great to read all of these submissions of women that are doing so much in a time where everyone needs a little bit of help. So first we have Michelle. Michelle is from New York. Michelle, you were nominated by your friend, Dr. Mary Choi. I'm so proud of my friend, Dr. Michelle Kaufman, who is a pharmacist in New York Presbyterian Hospital in Lower Manhattan. I'm nominating her because, with NYC being the epicenter of the pandemic, she's continuously working tirelessly to make sure her patients get the right medications at a safe dose. She's working long hours, has volunteered to work additional hours at the hospital to care for patients. She used to be a pharmacy professor and has trained countless healthcare professionals, many of whom are taking care of COVID-19 patients. She even makes time to check in with her elderly neighbors, delivers food to them, and shops for them. Michelle, she has mailed and delivered masks and hand sanitizers to her colleagues, her friends. She's always there for everyone. Michelle is one of the most #NYC heroes. She's kind, inspirational, has a fierce knowledge for medication, and is always looking out for her patients. Thank you, Bon Viv, and, well, you don't have to thank me, for honoring healthcare heroes and allowing me to share my friend's story with the world. Okay, Michelle, you're amazing, first of all, and I'm going to attempt this again, where I'm going to try and do this live, but because we're almost like 11,000 people, it doesn't end up happening, but I will attempt it again, but I have a backup plan. Okay. I hope this works, you guys. It's just no fun when it doesn't. Otherwise it would be so awesome if you guys could meet her like this. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go to my backup plan. Okay. Great. I just dropped my Bon Viv all over me. I was trying to reach my phone. That's amazing. Cute. Hi.
It worked.
Oh, sweet. I could feel her calming energy. That really got me for a second. Michelle, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge, your kind heart, and how each one of us can actually make a difference in a time where everyone needs help. Okay, so our next shout out is to Colleen from Maryland. Colleen, you were nominated by your daughter, Clancy. I'm nominating my mother, aka the Mother of Dragons, for this award. What many don't realize right now is that millions of people with cancer aren't getting the appropriate care due to COVID-19 restrictions. Cancer weakens their immune systems, making these patients extremely susceptible to any type of infection. Oncologists are encouraging many patients to stay at home in lieu of coming in for their regular appointments to avoid possibly contracting the virus. For some, even missing one chemotherapy dose can be life or death. My mother is a stage 4 cancer patient and has shown resilience despite her circumstance. Although she herself is not getting the appropriate care, she organized Meals with Masks, a way to donate meals to cancer patients and their families. My mother is always looking for ways to help others who are in the same boat as her. She's truly a selfless human, and I think we can all strive to be a little bit more like her. Wow, thank you so much, Colleen, for your enormous heart, your tireless dedication. I lost my father to cancer, and I know what that disease can be and how deteriorating it is. And in spite and despite of being in the circumstance you are, you still go out of your way to do so much. I can't tell you how much I respect you for that. Thank you so much, Colleen. Thank you, Clancy, for sharing your mom's story, and I hope our contribution is some sort of a help. That's an amazing, amazing story. Thanks, Clancy. The third woman that we commemorate today is Anu. Anu, you were nominated by your sister Manjot. It is the choice we have every day that today will be the best day ever because of our thoughts and our actions. I'm so proud of my sister for being an inspirational leader, running her own daycare, especially with COVID-19 happening. She continued to push forward even though she has a family of her own to take forward. Even though she has a family of her own to take care of. Wow. That's just... right, Anu. Sorry, I got really lost in the thought of, what it must be like to run a daycare at a time like this when, schools are shut and parents don't know how it would be to send children into a school or a daycare. I believe her why has remained unchanged. Help others, the children and their families, who still have to work and continue to have a positive attitude every single day. Anu makes her vision of education at her center come to life. She has transformed the center in many ways, and her impact has been remarkable on the children, their families, and her staff. Even though it's not always a positive outlook in her business due to COVID-19, I'm proud of her as she continues to help the families and her staff every day, going the extra mile. Anu is the superwoman and deserves to be nominated for her hard work, dedication to her daycare center. Thank you for all you do, not just because you're my sister or a daughter or a wife or a mom, but for the woman you are. You've definitely inspired me and always continue to. I love you. Anu, thank you so much for what you've done for us and what you're doing for the kids in your community. I think that's incredible. And Manjot, you're an awesome sister, and I'm sure that, you guys are your sisters. And I can see why your sister inspires you. And it's just so wonderful to see what your relationship is like. Thank you so much, Anu. Thank you so much, Manjot. And I hope this contribution helps in making life a little bit easier. Our last but not the least superhero of the day is Brittany from Kentucky. Brittany, you were nominated by your sister Brianna. My twin sister Brittany has always been one of the strongest women I know. After many years as a medical lab tech, she felt that she was missing something. She wanted to further her career and become a nurse. She started going to school full-time to pursue her dreams of becoming an RN. She worked full-time in the lab while going to school full-time to get her LPN. But she didn't stop there. Since she's gotten her RN and BSN, while continuing to work full-time and take care of her family, that is why Brittany's the greatest ER nurse I've ever known. She's a first-time mommy to my beautiful 6-month-old niece and 15-year-old bonus daughter. In the midst of the COVID pandemic, she goes to work every day to do what she loves, take care of people, even if it means putting her and her family at risk, having to reuse PPE and recycle masks to make sure she has protection she needs to provide care to her patients. So my sister had to make the hard decision to spend many days and nights away from her girls, leaving them in our mother's care or my care, to keep them safe, to try and lower their risk of being exposed. Every day you can see the worry, the exhaustion, the stress in her eyes. But she continues to keep pushing on for her family. She puts herself on the front line of this pandemic, spending many days in the COVID unit taking care of those who are infected. I could seriously write a book about my sister and the amazing caring nurse that she is. She loves her job and her co-workers so much and does absolutely everything she can for them. Thank you so much, Priyanka Chopra and Bonviv Seltzer, for giving me the chance to share my sister with the world. Thank you so much, Brittany. Not just for being so courageous and to work during a time like this, but to actually be so selfless. It's because of people like you that we have the ability to feel a sense of safety. Like I said a little earlier, I come from a family of healthcare professionals, and your job is the closest to God, and I thank you so much for your service, especially during a time like this. And also I have to thank Brianna for showcasing your sister's story, and maybe you should write a book. This is a great time to write a book about how your sister inspired you. I want to thank all of you guys for being here, and I would also like to thank Bonviv again. It's so important to find the silver lining in things right now so that we as people can have something to look forward to. I love to see so many people showing up to support these brilliant women, our 4 superheroes of the day. Thank you so much for talking to me and taking out your time to send us your stories. I'm going to come back next week and do this again, but I have to say thank you to all of you. I hope you're staying safe, staying positive, and doing the best that you can to help anyone around you right now, because each one of us can do something, and as little as it is, it'll go a really long way. Thank you so much. I love you all, and thank you for being so kind and showing such kindness. Oh, that's Gino. Hi, Gino. Come here, say hi. Hi. Yes. Okay. Don't drop off my phone. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Yes, I'm coming. You want to play? You want to play?